Reading the prompt and the passages, also known as stimuli. Beginning the writing task with a clear understanding of the task at hand is critical to success. There are two parts to the first step: reading the prompt and reading the passages. This slide deals with steps to follow when reading the prompt. Always begin by reading the prompt before reading the passages to determine the purpose for reading and responding. Be sure to read the whole prompt, as it may ask the student to do more than one task. Here are examples of the prompts for informative, explanatory, and for opinion writing. Here are examples of the ways in which the prompt may be written. Write an informative or explanatory essay about, and then it tells the topic. Use information from the passages in your essay. Write an essay stating your opinion about, and then it'll list the topic. Use information from the passages in your essay. Then, students must think about the prompt. As a teacher, you may suggest or think aloud. Think about what the prompt is asking you to do. Is it to gather information or to give your opinion based on the information? What is the big question? Underline the words in the prompt or write it in the margin next to the prompt. This is the topic of your essay. What are other parts of the prompt that lead you to ask other questions? Write them in the margin. As we as teachers check for student understanding, we might ask ourselves these questions. Do my students know what they will be writing about? Can they identify the big question or the topic question? Are there smaller questions that they need to answer? This guide also provides documents that you as the teacher may use to check for understanding. These are meant to be ideas that may be used as a whole class, small group, or with student pairs checking each other's understanding. This is a sample of a reflection that at first is an individual reflection and then is to be shared by student partners. Now we will examine ways in which we might read the passages or stimuli. Students should pay attention to the title of the passages. Ask yourself how it relates to the prompt. They may provide you with additional information. Read the passage closely, keeping the big question and the additional questions in mind that you wrote next to the prompt. Look for evidence that will answer them. Read all of the other passages following the same process. Are there infographics, photographs, illustrations? How do they add to the information in the passages? Again, as a teacher, how can you check for student understanding? Ask yourself, do my students understand the passages? Can they highlight information that will answer the topic question? You might consider asking students to summarize each passage and then look at them in light of their connection to the prompt. Check and review that students have highlighted information that relates to the prompt, not just general highlighting to help remember the text.